Yo, what's up, family? I pray that you're doing well. Today, we're going to have some fun. I want to show you guys a song. I just want to be a blessing. It's a praise and worship song that is being sung around the world. It is called He Won't Fail by Todd Galberth. It's on his latest album, Encounter. It's just an amazing song. I know my worship team, we do this song and the church responds well to it. And it's just a powerful message. But I want to break this song down. It's really going to be basic. I might show you some nice gospel tricks and hints and stuff like that. But I really want to just show you guys a basic version of how to play this song. That way you could teach it to your team, teach it to a young adult or a teenager who have like aspirations on playing the piano. But I want to just break it down again, elementary style, so that you could bless your congregation. All right. So this song is in G flat. And if you don't know how to do a major scale, I'm going to show you, right? There's a formula. So here's G flat. Now the formula is starting point, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. All right. That is the major scale formula. You could start on any note and do that, use that formula, and you will play a major scale. All right, so we're going to say is in G flat major. All right, the enharmonic spelling is F sharp, right? But then every note has to be sharp. All right, so we have to go in order, sequential order, when we're doing a scale. All right, so we say G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat. I know it looks like a B, but theoretically we have to call that C flat, D flat, E flat, F natural, G flat. All right, so let's start. It's real simple. All right, the first chord is a G flat major chord. Now I'm playing it in, this is root position, first inversion. All right, so I'm going to show you why I'm playing it in first inversion. And if you notice, in my left hand, I'm playing the 1 and the 5. All right, and these are the scale degrees, right? This is the 5th note of G flat major scale, which is D flat. All right, so we do this note, or this chord right here. All right, so when I learn a song, I really want to try to get it as close as possible, verbatim. This song starts off with an acoustic guitar. And so when I was listening to it, I was trying to really emulate what the acoustic guitar player was playing. All right, you see that? All right, so I'm going from this G flat major, right? And this, again, this you call this first inversion or first position. Now I'm moving that B flat to this A flat, which now gives me this G flat sus2 chord. All right. Now sus implies that the third is not being played. So it's a suspended. Sus means suspended chord. Now I'm playing, the screen may say G flat sus4, which is true. So that's one perspective. Again, well, I want to let you know that music is all about perspective, right? It's how you viewing the chords that you're playing. So you could look at it this way as a G flat sus4 chord voicing, or you could look at it as a B major, right? A B sus2. I'm sorry, let me say C flat. All right, I want to be theoretically correct. C flat sus2 voicing. And let's just call it a C flat sus2 over G flat. And I'll explain why. Because it's like the 4 being played over the 1. All right. This the intro. So try that with me. All right, so that's the whole intro. Now, honestly, and I'll show y'all some cooler chords later, but this song is pretty much 3 chords. 3 chords. So if you're a beginner, you should be able to play this in a week or so. If it actually maybe even shorter. All right. So your hands just got to get, your fingers got to get used to the chord shapes. All right. So it's muscle memory. But so keep practicing. Try to get the shapes down. All right, that's the intro. It works for the verse too, a little bit. Check this out. All of your problems, all of your cares, all of your struggles, you can give it to Jesus. All right, you see that? Now we go to the 4, which is C flat. Now, a nice little trick I want to give you all is when you play any major chord, especially in gospel music or contemporary Christian music, which is CCM, or even jazz, if you play a major chord, you can add the 2. It kind of gives you that more soothing sound, and it's really great to play, and it's helpful when you're doing arpeggios. Especially, and also grace notes. All right, so play around with the 2. So all right, let's go from the verse. All of your problems, all of your care, all of your struggles. Now we at C flat. Now notice I am playing C flat sus2, or I could play the 3rd down here. And so when you play the 2 and the 3rd, you could technically it would be that chord, right? Like that major chord, add 9 or add 2. 2 and 9 are the same thing, right? So it just says add 9 if the 9 or the 2 is played above the octave, right? So here's the C flat, here's the octave, and if it's played, if that 2, which is E flat, is played above the octave, theoretically you could say add 9. All right, let's try it from the top. All of your problems, all of your care, all of your struggle. All right, so we on this C flat. All right, major, add 9, which is right here. Then E flat minor 7, you can give it to Jesus, to a D flat major. All of your struggles, you can give it to Jesus. All right, E flat minor 7, D flat major. Again, I am playing because I'm playing the piano by myself, is without a bass player, maybe without a drummer. Maybe I'm learning this just to teach it to a worship team. All right. All right. I'm playing the 1 and the 5, right? E flat is the 1. The 5 of E flat is B flat. Again, I'm playing the 1 and the 5. D flat now is the 1. A flat is the 5th of D flat. All right. All of your problems, all of your care, and all your struggles, you can give it to Jesus. Then it goes back to the E flat on your worries, and then goes back to this C flat, back to the 1, back to the 4. Give it to Jesus. That's the whole verse. All right. So again, these numbers that I'm calling out. All right. they are the scale degrees. Some people refer to them as the Nashville number system. All right, so when you see musicians do like 1, the 2, the 4, the 5, it's all relative to what key you're in. All right, so we in G flat. G flat is the 1, A flat is the 2, B flat is the 3, C flat, again, we want to be theoretically correct, it's the 4, D flat is the 5, E flat is the 6, and then F natural is the 7th, and we back to the 1. All right, all of your problems, you can, all of your struggle, you can give it to Jesus. Yeah, back to the 6, which is E flat minor, back to the 4, to the 1. Your struggle, you can give it to Jesus. Now we go to the chorus. He won't fail. Back to the 4. All right, notice the chords are the same. He won't fail. Which is this C flat, add the 9. He won't fail. E flat minor 7. He won't leave you. Back to G flat. Now, if you want to do a different inversion, he won't. All right, you could. Inversion is, what is an inversion? A rearrangement of notes. All right, so I'm taking this B flat and playing it up here. All right, or right here. Root position, first inversion, second inversion, back to root position. All right, he won't fail. Back to the 4, to the 6, he won't fail. Just to change up this chord, that shape a little bit, we could go to the inversion. He won't leave you. Back to the 4. Oh, he won't fail. To the 5. Back to the 4. To the 6. To the 1. To the 4. He won't fail. Back to the top. Oh, I love you. I love you. You can give it to Jesus. To the 6, E flat minor 7. To the 4. To the 1. Back to the 4. To the 4 chorus. He won't fail. Yeah. 6, he won't fail. To the 1. 4, he 5. To the 4, he won't fail. He won't fail. You could build it. He won't leave you. Oh, he won't fail. To the 4, he won't fail. He won't fail. To the 1. 4. Yeah, to the 4. 6. To the 1. 4. 5, sustain the 5. 1, 2, 3. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it with my own life. All right, so this is kind of like the top. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it in my own life. He keeps every promise. I'll never be forsaken. I've seen it with my own. I've seen it with my own life. He keeps every promise. I'll never be forsaken. Seen it with my. All right. So we at the bridge, and that's the whole song. We've been using 3 chords. 3 chords, a major chord. You can add the 2 or the 9. 2 and the 9 is the same thing. All right, it's all about perspective. And a minor chord, right? Which is, we've been using a minor 7th. We haven't even gone beyond the 7th. We could do a minor 9 to add some more flavor, even a minor 11, which would definitely produce some more color. But sometimes you don't even have to do all of that. All right, you could just keep it simple. All right, especially, if you're accompanying a vocalist or a worship team, like. It's not about you. You're just supporting. All right. So let's take it from. Let's see. He won't fail. Let's take it from the chorus. The 4, he won't fail. 6, he won't leave you. Yeah, no, he won't fail. Don't judge my singing. I'm not a singer. He won't fail. He won't fail. Yeah, he won't leave you. Let's take it out. No, he won't fail. No. Sustain that 5. 1, 2 to the 1. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it with my own life. 6, he keeps every promise. I'll never be forsaken. All right, so what's happening there? All right, so I've seen it with my own eyes. The 1 chord, right? I'm doing first inversion. I'm doing a B, C flat. I almost said B again. Jesus Christ. All right, C flat, sus2, right? Chord over G flat. Seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it in my own life. Again, I'm pedaling or keeping this bass note, right? This G flat, and I'm still doing a 1 and a 5, 1 and a 5. Again, 1 and a 5 scale degrees, right? This is the 5 of G flat. Seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it in my own life. I'm going to he keeps every. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna show you 2 different ways to play this. You could do, if you want to keep it simple, you could just do the E flat minor 7. He keeps every promise. D flat major, right? He keeps every promise. Now this D flat major chord that I'm playing is second inversion, right? Let's try it. This is root position. First inversion, second inversion. E flat minor 7. He keeps every promise. I'll never. A flat minor 7. Here's another minor chord that we're adding. So now we're up to 4 chords, all right? E flat minor 7, D flat major, A flat minor 7, straight to C flat. And you can add the 2 again, right? Because it's a major chord. All right? That wasn't part of the song. I just get carried away sometimes. All right. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it in my own life. He keeps every promise. I'll never be forsaken. I've seen it with my own eyes. I'm doing a different version. Check this out. You go. Now that was different. All right, so now I'm playing with that melody that the singers are singing, right? He keeps every. Now, this chord is a C flat 2 played over the 3rd, right? C flat, which is right here. The 3rd of C flat is E flat, all right? So it's played over the 3rd. It's 3rd. I'm playing a C flat, add the 2, all right? Which is D flat. Now I am playing a D flat sus 4 voicing. A lot of sus chords, right? Sus chords or suspended chords, right? Now, if I keep that same chord shape, play over A flat, now it becomes an A flat minor 11. What makes it the 11th? Let me show you what makes the 11th. This D flat. All right, so over A flat, D flat would be the 4th. Add 7 to that, and then we get 11, right? So why would you add 7? Because the 1 in the octave means 8, right? Some type of 8 in there. Oct means 8. So octave is 8. What's the difference between 8 and 1? 7. So whatever note you land on, just add 7, right? Now you'll only hear like the 9, the 11th, and the 13th. All right. So he keeps it. Yeah. So if that's a different way or alternative way you can play that bridge. He keeps it. So this chord is some type of C flat, right? I see the 2 in there. Also have, and when I say these numbers, it's all relative to whatever the root is. Right now, the root is C flat. So the 2 of C flat is D flat. I see the 2 in there, and I see a 6 in there. Sometimes you will see, it will say a 13, all right? 6 and 13 are the same note. Again, that idea of, 7, right? So he keeps every. Now I'm playing a C flat. You could call it a sus2. It's a C flat 6. All right, but when you suspend the 2, that sus2 or sus4 implies that the 3rd is not being played. But if it is, the chord name will be different. Like with the 3rd in there, you could say it's a 6-9. All right, without the 3rd, you could say it's just a B flat 6 sus2. Man, that part is so beautiful. I could stay there all day. All right, y'all, there's this move in this vamp that I need to show you guys. The piano player created this line that I just believe you should add. When you're learning songs, it's really good to build your vocabulary by listening to exactly what the producer, instrumentalist, whoever played or sung. All right, so that's how you develop this repertoire of licks and chord progressions and things like that. But he added this line, seen it with my own eyes, my own eyes. Damn it, you see that? All right, and it's just so nice and considerate to play the record how it was intended to play it. All right, so so I seen it with my own life. He gets every seen it with my own eyes. And then there's a line in there. So after you do that, they repeat this. Now there's this interlude and he's always making a way. I think he's always making a way. All right. Now, here's an argument, and bass players, y'all can chime in. All right. So the bassist, he is doing a nice little. All right. So even my bass player, and I've asked a few bass players, I'm like, what is he playing? So everybody heard something different. Here's what I heard. I believe he stayed on the 6, which is E flat, twice. And here's the move. Here's my take on it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, But you could take it or leave it. All right, this is what I think he did or intended to do. All right. All right, that's what I heard. All right, let's do it in time. Let's try it. Let me get a click going. 2, 3. That's what I heard. He's always making a way. He won't fail. He won't fail. Now, these are all chords going back to that chorus. So, but it's hard to do. I'm not going to lie. If you're by yourself, that instrumental part, it's hard to do that bass line and that. Da, 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 I'm cheating now. I would cheat if I were you. But if you had a band, I would go from the E flat minor to the C flat major chord. All right. So here's again. That's what I think he was doing. All right. So somebody help me squash this argument. Any bassists want to chime in? Keyboard players, chime in. Tell me exactly what y'all heard. All right. So after that, he keeps everyone. I never be forsaken. All right. So after that, another way you could do that, honestly, if you just want to make it simple, stupid, just walk down from the 6, 5, 4. He's always making a way. And you could make some chords up. Real simple chords. He's always making a way. Yeah. Then he's always making a way. Now they do a push on that. He always making. He keeps every. Again, like that bridge. Now instead of going straight to the 2, he went to the 4 to the 2 now, because he's about to reset and go to the chorus. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't leave you. Yeah, 4. He won't fail. 5, 4, 6. 1, 4, he won't fail. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it with my own life. He keeps every promise. I'll never be forsaken. I seen it with my own eyes. All right, I think we got it. All right, so real quick, let's go back to the top. All right, I'm gonna show you. I think we've probably only played maybe 5 chords, 5, maybe 6. All right, but they're easy and they're all closely related to one another. All right, from the top, just the intro, right? Let's try to emulate what the acoustic guitar player was doing. All right, we going from major to sus chords, suspended chords, right? So major, sus 2, major, sus 4. All right, So sus means suspended, right? And when you see sus, it implies that the third is not being played. If the third is being played, you'll call it that major chord add 2 or add 9, depending on where it's positioned. All right, where that 2 or 9 is positioned relative to where the bass note or the root note is being played. All right. Verse. All of your problems. 4. All right. So again, I'm playing this C flat. If we call it B, theoretically it's not correct. It's an enharmonic spelling. But because we're saying that we're in G flat major, we're going to call it C flat. All right. All of your troubles. Again, I'm playing. The screen may say add 9. Why? Because I'm playing the third. If I wasn't playing the third, say I wasn't playing the third and I was playing the 1 and the 5, which I should actually keep it consistent. So yeah, I play the 1 and the 5. You could say C flat sus 2, right? But if you want to add that third in there, add. Again, adding the 2 to any major chord gives you that more smooth, soft, just melodic, beautiful, angelic sound. All right. All of your troubles. E flat minor 7. You can give it to Jesus. To the D flat, which is the 5 of G flat. All of your burdens. Back to the 6, which is E flat. Then back to the 4. Oh, the piano player did something. Oh, all of your burdens. He did over the 4. Yeah, like these grace notes. All of your. Now he goes from this A flat minor, right? It's just a different inversion. All right, A flat minor is the 2 chord of G flat major, right? If you go up the scale, all right, that 2 chord of a major, the 2 would be a minor chord of a major scale. All right. Now you hear that a lot in gospel music, and sometimes gospel pianists like to do a drop 2 thing. If you haven't already done so, man, shameless plug, go to my website georgegranville.com, where we explore gospel music, jazz, some R&B, just some theory, you know. We talk about drop 2s, dominant chord voicings, all types of stuff, man. I have maybe about 30 hours worth of content. All right, so you hear gospel keyboard players do a lot of drop 2 stuff. And what is drop 2? Take it the second to last note of that chord and play it in your left. So if it was an A flat minor, just minor triad, I'll take this B, play it right there. All right, and G flat. All right, so let me give you a little bit of homework. All right, so where there's a major chord, go to this, it's 2. All right, so G flat, go to its 2, which is A flat, play that minor triad, and now just do different inversions. And you go up. Now do it with the drop 2 method. All right. Woo. Instead of going straight to the 5 chord, you could do the sus chord. Jesus. George, hold on. Did I just do a move to the 6? Yeah, that wasn't in the song, but I did say I always share some nice gospel moves, right? You hear that kind of stuff a lot in gospel music. George, what is this? All right, real quick, and I'm about to be done with this tutorial. All right, y'all. This move right here, I got this from one of my favorite gospel producers, gospel keyboardist. I mean, just one of top 5 for me, Jason White. That's something he would do. Now, what is happening? He's moving. We're moving in 6, right? And I use these numbers, right? We're moving in 6. From this note to this note is a major 6. So in gospel, we either move like those inner movements. They sort of there's a relationship. It's either a major 6 or a minor 6. Right here is a major 6. Right here is also a major 6. Major 6. All right. All major 6. All right. And when I say these are intervals, the distance between 2 notes, right? Major 6 from D to B. From E flat to C, major 6. What else I do? From D flat to B flat is major 6. But what am I trying to get to? The target is honestly B flat 7 flat 9, and it looks like a diminished chord, but it's in trouble, you could give it to Jesus. He won't fail. Oh, let me do it right here. He won't fail. Going to the 6. He won't fail. Now, it may fit, it may not, but I wanted to give you some ideas that how you can get to the 6. All right. Yeah, George, what's happening? Whoa. All gospel tricks, man. I'm gonna stop right there, man. But if you want some more, I promise you, go to my website. I have a membership. I think it's $19 a month, where you can have access to all of these masterclasses I've done. Again, it's like 35 hours worth of content, and I still add to it. Like every month, I add a few more videos, man, just to enhance your plan. It's jazz, it's gospel, it's R&B. It's all of it. It's theory, advanced theory. It's all of that good stuff, man. But I pray and hope that you got something out of this. I pray it added some value to your life, man. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'll put the IG up. And also subscribe to this YouTube page, man. Comment also if you want some other gospel tutorials, man, some easy stuff. Let me know, and I would do my best. I can't make no promises, but I'm gonna do my best to try to help you all out. Just want to be a blessing. All right. So much love. Take care. Be blessed.